Can you smell it? Can you smell it? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Chunga, my friend, welcome to the show. Trev Rev. No, Trev Rev, and I'm no Vicar. How you doing? All welcome to the show. It's 6 o'clock. Well, it's 1 minute to, 30 seconds to 6. Welcome to the show. Another half hour of random talking on my head. Welcome to the madness of my mind. Don't touch that dial. I'm going to start the show. We've got someone with us. Someone with us at the moment. I'll say hello to you and I'll find out who you are watching my show. To start with some jokes. Hello, Donna, how you doing? The boys were asking me all about you last week. They were. Oh, you're getting famous. You're almost getting as famous as me, Donna. Almost as famous as me. Well, I'm going to start the show. And don't forget, if you enjoy this show, if you love this show, like I hope you do, hit that like button. Please, hit that like button. And anyone new watching the show, by now isn't because I'd see you, but if you were new watching the show and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And when you want to know what's going to happen and when it comes out, you need to, you ready, Donna? Bad singing time. Ring that bell. Ring the bell. Ding dong. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. See, that song's coming quite common with this video now. I like it. It works. Well, I'm going to start the show with some jokes. Yeah, I said plural. No long joke today. Some one-line jokes. I think they're funny. And I'm going to start with a question for everyone to think of. What do the movies Titanic and The Sixth Sense got in common? I see dead people. Funny. What do you call a sleepwalking nun? A Roman Catholic. Oh yeah, it's the way I tell them. Honestly, the way so when I went to town today, what the video skipped? No, it might do because the video skipped. What with the rope? I rode, skipped the row. Titanic joke. It was, what's the Titanic got in common with the Sixth Sense? And the answer being, I see dead people. Because the Titanic sunk because of ice. I see, and then people died. And in Sixth Sense, I see dead people. And the tumbleweed rolls across the screen. I was in town today, and this man came up to me, and he says, I have a donation for our local swimming pool. I gave him a glass of water. Yeah. Here's a thought. There's a thought for you. Oh, thank you. This was quite funny. I know. I'm a funny person. I'll try to be. Here's a thought. If you were an alligator, GPS would have become a navigator. They get worse. They honestly get worse. To the point where when I was walking to the bus stop today to go into town, there were two donkeys standing by the road. And they're sitting on the road watching the cars go by. And one of them looked at the other and said, "Shall we cross then?" And the other one went, "No, you fucking idiot." He says, "Look what happened to the zebra." Well, and here's the last thought, which is more of a thought, but should make, and this is for Henry, if Henry's listening to the video. What's a wife? Why is a wife like a hand grenade. Because when you put out the ring, he loses the house. Say goodbye to the house, I should have said. Out the ring, say goodbye to the house. Well, I'm sorry Henry's not watching the show. It's a shame because I know he'd love watching this because I might make him smile and give him take the mickey out of me and all that jazz. Well, they're the one-liners. I hope you liked them. I found them quite funny. I had to look through loads and loads of one-liners to get down to those. I thought they were brilliant. You should see some of the ones I said no to. Oh, there were some real bad jokes on the internet. Honestly, there was. Right, subject time. I've been had people asking me all week, what am I talking about tonight? And I didn't know. I'll be honest, I didn't know. I had my mind scattered all over the place this week. At work, I had to one of my worst one of the things I hate doing the most at work. No, we're not talking about flat Earth. That was the other week. I'm not talking about you sitting on the ground again either. Skip, 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 skip. On Friday, we were doing stock take at work, and I will go to what I've done. We've got a second person joining the show tonight. Hello, we got someone with us tonight. You've got someone to talk to with the texts when we find out who it is. Yep. Carlos, me old mucker, how you doing? Come on. How you doing, mate? Donna, meet Carl. Carl, meet Donna. You haven't talked to each other yet. Carl used to work. I did. What I do now. Carl, Donna is a teacher. If you're too cheeky to her, she will give you 100 lines, maybe a stick, and she might ask you a question about a mermaid. But let's not go there. Let's not go there. It's the Red. I'm no vicar. So as I was saying, I had stock take this week, and I hate stock. I don't know why I hate. He's disappeared again, Don. I think he's lost a signal. He may be back in a minute. I hate stock take. I don't know why, because it's so simple to do. I always get worried, even though it's simple and going up the stock take. I've made everything ready for stock take. He is still here. Oh, he's still here. Ooh. Don't forget, just like the video, Carl. Like the video, Carl. Please, Carlos. In case you're interested, Carl, Adrian won the pontoon on the last one. We'll be doing the next pontoon later on in the year when the Premiership season starts afresh. So I'll keep you on the knowing then, all right? Right. Thank you for the like button. Whoever just clicked the like button, thank you very much. So, yeah, stock take. I not just where I work now, but anywhere I've worked, whether it be the supermarkets, the petrol stations. No, I don't fix the pontoon. If I was fixing it, I'd win it myself, wouldn't I? Would you believe he got 5 goals? His team got 5 goals last week, and he landed on the net, bang on the nail. But second person, like, thank you both of you for liking the video. Thank you very much. Yeah, I hate stock take. I don't know why. It's just a thing thinking that no matter how much you prep for it, it's a thought that something is going to go wrong. And I've had this on my mind all week. We had the bank holiday Monday, so that's one less day to get ready for it. You had delivery the day before, coming in at a stupid time in the afternoon. I mean, it's not the driver's fault. He's got one day to catch up on the rest of the week. But, it's just like, it drives me nuts. So we haven't just got the stock to do. We've got to take in the stock that's coming the day before, make sure the transfers come through for all that, ready for the stock take because on the following day. And this is one site. It's although I hate stock take. But this week I haven't really thought about what I want to talk about. Last night, something happened to me at the Divine Circle that I go to, and I thought I'd share that with the people on the air, and you can tell me what you think, and you can think I'm mad, you can think I'm mad, and I know I'm mad. I know that because I'm Trev the Rev. And in case you didn't know by now, I ain't no vicar. Well, last night, yes, I went to this Divine Circle last night, and this is part of my medium training that I do. I go to a couple of circles a week, learning different things. There's one on a Monday I go to every week, although I'm not going to the one this Monday, which is a shame because why? Why? What could take me away? What could take me away from my circle on a Monday night? I'm going to W. Let's do that again from the start. W W E. I can't do an E with my finger. I can't think I can E with my fingers. There you go. WWE Raw Monday night. I'm off to London to the O2 Arena to watch WWE Raw. It's my treat, once a year treat. I love wrestling, and me and Roz are going up to see it live, and we got premium seats, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I just thought there'd be seats near the ring, but it turns out premium seats, where we got them from, it's a translation of "I'm too schooled for cool." Is that an insult, or was that a Oh, I don't know. I'll take that as a compliment, Donna. Thank you very much. I'm too cool. Maybe I'll wear some shades next time and make myself look even cooler. Nick, nick, nick. So yeah, we've going to see Raw live. We got a suite, a box to watch the show from. So we're not mixing in with the common people in the stadium. We've got our own blocks to watch from. So yeah, I cannot wait. Monday night, Rev the Rev, and ain't no vicar is going to see WWE Raw live. Yes. So yeah, that's why I can't go to Monday night. But last night, as I was saying, what happened to me last night, and this was. Has anyone heard of table tipping? And I don't mean for the boys who are watching when you put too much glasses on the table and it falls over. No, I'm talking medium-wise table tipping. I've seen it on videos and been done. It's. I've never actually physically seen it. And I was involved in this last night in what I call the divine circle. All that because three of the main ladies I call them my divine ladies. Someone moves a table and pretends it's a ghost. No, I've actually involved in this last night, Donna. The table did move. I wasn't pretending it's a ghost. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. We had two small tables in the room, and we each put one finger like that. You can't see me doing this. We like little finger gently with the camera, so I can go like that, on the table. But we're not pushing down. We're just very lightly touching the table. And there was four of us around each table. Now I closed my eyes when I was doing this. I didn't consciously think I know I closed my eyes, but soon I just felt I had to shut my eyes. I touched the table and closed my eyes, like, yeah, I can't see. And it was amazing. I felt I was gently swaying like this. Honestly, when I'm touching the table, my body was gently swaying like this. And one of the ladies who was opposite the table to me, she was taking note of all this. And because the table actually wasn't moving at the time, Donna. The table wasn't moving. It was me swaying, not the table. This went on for about 3-4 minutes. And then I opened my eyes and I had to sit down. Oh, young wise one. We've now got 3 viewers. Someone new's joined the show. It could actually, the third person could be my missus, because she's just finishing work about now, so she might be watching the show with me live. But if it is Roz, how you doing, Roz? How you doing? So I lightly put my finger on the table and I was slightly swaying like that, only slightly. And when I opened my eyes, I felt very, very disorientated. Not dizzy. I wasn't spinning around like a lunatic. I had to sit down. And the lady who was running the circle last night then said, "If you're not supposed to sit down, you've got to stand up." So I stood up and I went back to the table and again put my finger on the table and closed my eyes again. And again, it was like I was sort of moving from side to side. I could feel myself moving from side to side. And then this is when the fun started because there was a male spirit in the room. Now, we call a spirit what other people call ghosts. It's a spirit. He hasn't actually crossed over to the other side. This is someone who's passed away and didn't want to cross over. For some reason, he was too scared to cross over. And he's very anti-women. So at the time, he decided to enter me, and because I was in a trance-like state by doing the table and going into like a meditational state, he sort of just a gay spirit. No, he's not a gay spirit. Not in that way. He entered my body, and he was like, not entered it as in he like brings energy with my body energy, like. And as I was touching this table, I could feel the swaying getting worse and worse and worse. And one of the ladies who was amongst the table with them who could see what was going on, was keeping an eye on me. And when the sway was getting so bad that something had to be done, he actually come over and said, "Leave Trevor now," which he did. At that point, my eyes opened up, and my whole body just went like a sack of rocks on the floor. Everything just gave way. I had no energy in this body at all. Third like to the video. Thank you very much. And it was surreal. It really was. I wasn't even aware. I couldn't hear the voices. All I know is what Roz told me afterwards and what the discussion happened afterwards. And I just sat down on the rocks, and I took me a minute or so to regain consciousness in a way. Obviously, I was given water and blah 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 blah. And as I come to, and I was told, I was like, okay, well, that was fun. And then we had a discussion about what was going on, and one of the ladies knew why the man was anti-women, why he was scared to go across to the other side, because his wife was there waiting for him. But he'd done something that was so negative that he was too scared to meet her on the other side. Now, we had to help him cross over and encourage him to go into the light, so they say. So we went back to the table. Yes, we went back to the table, and this is where the table tipping literally comes into word. I was standing up, I put my finger on the table, like, on the table. And when I say up, honestly, I wasn't pushing down on the table with my finger. It was a very light on the table. And my friend, who partners me on Eyes of the Dragon, which is my Facebook page for my medium work. Please, if you want to go to that page, go to Facebook, type in Eyes of the Dragon. You're more welcome to join that page, and you can see the bits and pieces I do on there. My friend's called Matt, and he works with me. And whereas I'm the Eyes of the Dragon, he's the heart of the dragon. And it's something we're slowly working on and getting into going. Big shout out to Matt, who's watching, who may or may not be watching this moment. Big shout out to you, mate. He stood opposite me on the table, not on the table, off the side of the table. If Matt had stood on the table, he'd break it. Honestly. He also put his finger on the table. Now, before we started, I asked for a lady to stand in the centre, the side of the table, to act as like a balance, and another lady stood the other side. And we've begun to talk to the spirit. Now, Matt was talking to the spirit, and again, the spirit bonded with me again. funny. Why he's picking me, I do not know. But yeah, he'd done that. And again, I could feel like my eyes closed. Again, the swaying started. Halfway through, with him in me, my legs buckled. And luckily, someone got a chair under me, and I sort of clunked into the chair with my finger still on the table. And as it went on, um, rest of my hand, rest of my fingers went flat on the table, flat, not pushing down, but flat. At some point, I was clenching my fingers like a little, like that, on the table itself. But again, not putting downward pressure, just enough to make it scratch. That was some resistance with what was going on. Because, as I said, we were trying to get this guy to step forward into the light. And as this was going on, I could feel my head going down. My whole body was relaxing. I could feel the energy just leaving my body, and it's surreal what's going on. It took all my energy to help this guy to step forward. Hence me slowly just crossing down like that. And I almost fell off the chair, almost like sideways went off the chair like that. But as I was doing that, and with my hand on the table, not pushing down, and please take my word on this, I was not pushing down at any time. The table was rising up at an angle with me, like that, exactly on an angle, and I was like putting it with me. Without, when you think about it, I can understand you moving a table by pushing down like that all over the place. But the table coming up like that, and my hand is coming up that way, how can I pull a table up? I can't pull suction on a table and pull it up towards me. It was absolutely surreal. And then spirit left me, and he stepped into the light. And again, I almost fell onto the floor. Luckily, I had some people there to actually help me. I got some nice positive energy from one of the ladies at the circle, which took a chat to Maria. You are fantastic. Thank you very much. And yes, the night, and he stepped forward into the light and he's crossed over. It was a very, very surreal night. Absolutely fantastic. I'd seen it. I've seen this thing done live on stage with videos and stuff, but I've never actually seen it with my own eyes. And the fact I was actually a part of this was absolutely amazing. And then the suggestion went out: we do this with a bigger table. Hey, we're coming back for more. So keep an eye on this video. You're going to see more of this sort of stuff. Me talking about things I've done on my medium trading. And whilst I got people on the video and you're listening out to me, I've got another live show coming out, and I'm talking now through the eyes of the dragon. Actually, I did say that. I did say film it. Something we may do. That is something I may do. Future reference. I didn't know what was going to happen last night, and I'd have to get permission from the people there in the room to film it. But we'll go there later on. We'll talk about that more further down the roads as I do the show. Go. Echo. Aruga. Don't forget, don't touch that dial. Not yet. Anyway, where were we? So yes, that was absolutely amazing last night. I can't wait to do that again. Honestly, there's so much potential for people in this world, and we as a race are really starting to open our mind to a lot of things that's coming our way. And yeah, Donna, I will film it. I will get some sort of uploaded videos. I actually tried doing a video last night on the way to the circle because I normally film one, but for some reason I hit the stop button halfway through and I didn't realise it stopped playing or stopped recording. But really, how professional is that, eh? How professional is that? But me, I admit it. I admit it when I do mistakes. And yeah, so what did you think of that story? Did you enjoy it? It was, honest to God, it was all true. I wouldn't fib, as you know me by now. I don't believe in coming out with stupid stories. I tell you things as it happens, whether you want to hear it or not. That's the whole point of this show. Well, we're coming up to the half-hour time, and I normally film for half an hour when I'm doing a standard show. Now, I will say, as I said earlier on Monday, we are going to see WWE Raw live. So I may try to get some filming done on my way there. Maybe us going onto the coach and talking on the coach, or going on the tubes, adventuring on the darkness of the tubes in London. You never know what you're going to find. Ooh. And yeah. Well, you hear the echo, go. There's something going on. Yeah. Ooh, this is live, can't you? No script. I've said before. This is long film live, no script, made up as I go along, and I love it. I've really, since I've been doing this, I was very, very nervous when I did my first live feed about 6, 7 weeks ago, but I love it. I look forward to spending my time with you guys on a Saturday evening for half an hour. I love it. I actually enjoy watching the video afterwards, and I laugh at all my mistakes afterwards when I say silly little things whilst I'm doing it. When my favourite catchphrase of when I'm and sometimes I'll catch like trying to scream with my no hair on the head. I'll be yes. The hair's getting longer. The hair is getting longer, but I do push it ready for the show, so I look nice and lovely. And I try to have a different shirt for each show as well. It's getting difficult. We're running out of t-shirts, so I may have to invest in more t-shirts later on in the year, especially for this show. Just for this show, honestly. Well, as I said, the time is starting to run out. So, on that note, I'll say give up to all my friends. If you've enjoyed the show, and even if you haven't seen it live and you're watching a rerun, if you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you want to see more and you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. You'll never know what I'm going to do. I also do uploads when I can. I've got some more things. Can I write your assignment? Well, what assignment do you want me to write? I'd happily sit down with you, Donna, and help you do one. I'd help you do one. That sounds disgusting. Yeah, that does, doesn't it? That sounds really bad. Is this your assignment for class, Donna? What you want the kids to do at class? Is it? I can come out with a few ideas for you. Let's see. Assignment for the kids at school. What can you get the kids to do that they're going to enjoy? Ask them what they want to do when they're grown up and why. How's that? Um, teacher training. You're a teacher trained. I thought you were trained. I didn't know you were to a. Hang on a minute. Here's a thought. Right, this show's still going on. The show's going on. Thanks to Donna. I've had a few thoughts. Right, as I said you earlier on, Donna is a teacher, right? But apparently she's not. She's a learner teacher. So does that mean she goes around the school with a big white sticker on her back with an L plate? Is it? And she walks down, and the kids like up to her say, hey, Mrs. Pegero, we don't have to do what you tell us because you're still learning. And if we give you a bad report, so you got to do what we tell you. Hey, how's that? 9 weeks. That's a movie, isn't it? Or is it 9.5 weeks? 9.5 weeks is the movie. Yeah, so what's this? It's hang on, I'm reading the script you see now as I'm going along because I'm having some sort of conversation. Do you think the children would get away with that? I mean, away with the teachers or get away with it with their parents? I don't know. I can see I can just see the kids in the room when you do the report cards. Well, Johnny, about this lesson you've taken and you've done the exam, and I had to give you a grade. What grade would you like me to give you because I want you to make me look good in front of my other teachers out there. Teachers out there. So what? Um, what do you think I should give you? Would it A plus survive, or would you think would your parents like you to have a triple plus, a triple plus? Because that way I look really good. And then, but the problem is, if they ask you a question afterwards and you don't know the answer, I want to know why I'll give you an A triple plus, even though an A triple plus doesn't exist. Now, I take the mickey out of it. I do. I actually have a lot of respect for teachers. They do have a very hard job to do, sitting down telling kids what to do in class. I mean, you think about it, a teacher doesn't have to take in dinner. No, no, a teacher does not have to take in dinner. Why is that? Because they've also got, well, they always have their favourite teacher, yep, 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 their favourite school children coming in, giving them an apple. Because, like, it is an apple. And you take a look at it, and the teacher looks at it and goes, all right, Johnny, this is a granny, this is a Bramley apple. What am I supposed to do with this? Cook you an apple pie? What am I supposed to do with that? I hope that was not. No, I couldn't do a female. If I was trying to do another posh voice, though. If I was supposed to speak, do an impression every year, I come all common as much like this. How you love? Hey, how you doing, love? Well, that's a combination. I go with you. Where come on, young kids, where's my fry up? That's why if I was doing an impression of Donna, that's sort of I'd come out with, but I wouldn't do that because I'm not that mean, am I? I'm not mean. I'm lovely. Honestly, I am. I wouldn't take the mickey out of anyone, Donna. Anyway, Donna, if I was to take the mickey out of you, I'd have to get on my knees to be at your, That's another thought, Donna. When the children get confused with you with them, they might mistake you for another kid. But I can see you going out and then been asked for a recess pass because you're not allowed to go into the playground because you haven't been given permission from a teacher. I am a teacher. Are you sure? Are you sure? I mean, are you sure about that? Honestly, you can tell I'm a teacher because I've got a nail plate on my back. Woo! Primary school. You teach primary school. That's even worse. That's even worse. Might start playing groundhog with you in the playground. Okay, I know. I'm sure you've got a UK version of it. I'm sure you got a UK version of it. Honestly, Donna, I'm sure you have. But yeah, I'm I'm living Donna at the moment. People who are watching, um, I've known Donna for a fair few years, and what she's doing, her life has changed in the last couple of years, where she's becoming a teacher, and she has done a fantastic job. She really has. All respect, Donna. Shout out, Lady Donna, who's watching this show because you deserve it. She'll do really well. Honestly, she will. But on that note, I'm going to have to go. So again, as I said, and yes, advance warning, advance warning, advance warning. Bad singing coming your way. If you like this video, again, please, especially if you've watched it or replay of it, please hit that like button. Hit that like button. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel and you'll find out when everyone's coming out. And when you want to know when more videos are coming out, as they happen, ring that bell, ring that bell, ding dong, a ding a ling a ling. And most important of all, and especially because this is a new channel to YouTube, something that I'm working on, and I need more people. I love you too, Carl. Honestly, I love you too. Um, I need more people to watch. I need to get the viewers up. So the ultimate thing that you guys can do to help me is to Go to your friends and tell them about it. Tell them about the show. Tell them how much you laughed whilst watching it go. Tell them about it. Level up, my friends. This is Rev the Rev signing off. Bye bye till next.